The chaos in Heartland isn't slowing down, and episode 2 proves it. Fires continue to rage across Alberta, threatening not only the land, but the very fabric of the Heartland community. Amy, Nathan, and the entire Fleming family are forced to navigate danger, emotion, and impossible decisions, all while their personal lives collide with disaster. Just when you think the dust has settled, Heartland throws another twist that leaves viewers breathless and on edge. Episode 2 is packed with tension, heartbreak, and moments that remind us why this series has captured hearts for nearly 2 decades. Episode 2 picks up immediately where the season premiere left off, plunging viewers back into the relentless Alberta fires and the emotional fallout that comes with them. The community is still reeling from the evacuation, and the damage caused by the fires is becoming increasingly clear. Families are displaced, homes are at risk, and the heart of the ranching community is tested like never before. Amy's focus is torn between the immediate danger of the fires and her need to maintain balance in her personal life. Nathan continues to prove his dedication, staying close to Amy and showing that he is willing to face peril alongside her. Their bond is deepening under extreme pressure, and this episode makes it impossible to ignore just how strong their connection has become. Nathan's steadfast support contrasts with Amy's internal struggle as she tries to prioritize her responsibilities toward her daughter, Lindy, who is still grappling with the trauma of the evacuation and her lingering grief over her father, Ty. Heartland continues to excel at blending personal drama with environmental crises, and episode 2 illustrates this brilliantly. The series takes care to highlight not only the immediate threat of the fires, but also the emotional and psychological impact on every member of the Fleming family and their neighbors. While Amy wants to introduce Nathan properly into her family life, she finds herself repeatedly pulled away by emergency responsibilities, underscoring the tension between love, duty, and survival. This creates a captivating dynamic that is both heartwarming and heartbreaking, forcing viewers to confront the complexity of Amy's choices and the consequences they have on those she loves. At the same time, Lindy's resilience is tested as she struggles to find her place amidst the chaos. Her emotional journey in this episode is particularly striking. She continues to carry the weight of her father's memory and the fear of losing the people she depends on. Heartland emphasizes the importance of family bonds, showing how each member of the community relies on one another not just for physical survival, but for emotional support. Nathan's unwavering presence becomes a stabilizing force for both Amy and Lindy, creating moments of intimacy and reassurance that are especially poignant given the surrounding disaster. The episode also begins to explore the tension between personal ambitions and community responsibility. Lou, ever the voice of reason and foresight, starts to sense potential conflicts emerging as the fires strain not only the physical resources of the ranch, but also the emotional resilience of everyone involved. Her guidance, often overlooked in past episodes, becomes crucial as decisions made in haste could lead to far-reaching consequences for the family and the ranch itself. The environmental themes that Heartland has woven into the narrative continue to resonate in episode 2. The fires are not just a backdrop for drama, they are a symbol of nature's unpredictability and the vulnerability of those who depend on it. Discussions among the characters about preventing further destruction and safeguarding the land are threaded throughout the episode, offering viewers a subtle but meaningful reminder of the real-world implications of climate change and human interaction with nature. Meanwhile, the interpersonal drama escalates as Nathan's sister becomes more involved in the family's dealings, hinting at a brewing conflict that could jeopardize both professional partnerships and personal relationships. Her actions, unpredictable and at times self-serving, foreshadow tension that will ripple through the Heartland community in the coming episodes. Amy is forced to confront the delicate balance between love, family loyalty, and ethical decision-making, particularly as she navigates Nathan's influence and the potential fallout from his sister's behavior. The stakes are emotional as well as practical, and the episode does not shy away from showing how a single moment of misjudgment can strain even the strongest bonds. Heartland's strength lies in its ability to make viewers feel the weight of these choices, and episode 2 leverages every scene to heighten suspense and empathy. The narrative also highlights subtle character growth. Amy is beginning to understand that she cannot do everything alone and that trusting others, particularly Nathan, is not a sign of weakness, but a necessary step for her own well-being and the well-being of those she loves. Nathan, on the other hand, demonstrates patience and resilience, qualities that continue to solidify his role as both partner and protector. Their relationship, evolving under extraordinary circumstances, provides an emotional anchor amidst the chaos of the fires, reminding viewers why Heartland has remained a beloved series for so long. Simultaneously, the episode delivers moments of shock and unpredictability. Just when the audience believes that a problem has been solved, Heartland introduces new complications that ripple through the characters' lives. These twists are handled with a balance of realism and dramatic tension, keeping viewers engaged and invested in the outcomes. Episode 2 emphasizes that in Heartland, no one is immune to the consequences of decisions made in times of crisis. From family confrontations to life-threatening scenarios, the narrative remains taut and compelling, pushing every character to their emotional limits. By the end of the episode, viewers are left with a sense of anticipation and concern. The fires may be contained for the moment, but the personal and professional challenges facing the Fleming family are far from over. The episode closes with lingering questions about trust, loyalty, and the capacity to protect what truly matters, leaving fans eager for the next installment. Heartland continues to demonstrate why it is more than just a show about ranch life. It is a study of human resilience, love, and the unbreakable bonds that form when people are forced to confront both nature and their own limitations. Episode 2 masterfully balances suspense, emotion, and character development, ensuring that viewers remain hooked as the drama intensifies and the stakes grow ever higher. As Episode 2 progresses, the intensity in Heartland continues to escalate, and the fires serve as a relentless reminder of the fragility of life and community. The aftermath of the initial blaze leaves families and neighbors scrambling to recover what they can, and the emotional toll is apparent on every character. Amy finds herself juggling multiple pressures at once, from ensuring Lindy feels safe and supported to managing the ongoing responsibilities of the ranch, all while trying to maintain a sense of normalcy in her burgeoning relationship with Nathan. The weight of leadership falls heavily on her shoulders, and the episode highlights her growing awareness that every decision she makes has far-reaching consequences. Nathan's role becomes even more critical, as he not only supports Amy emotionally, but also steps up to assist with the practical demands of the ranch. His unwavering dedication demonstrates the depth of his commitment, not just to Amy, but to the Heartland community as a whole. This episode skillfully showcases how love and responsibility intertwine, revealing that maintaining relationships in the midst of crisis requires patience, understanding, and mutual trust. While the fires rage in the background, the interpersonal drama intensifies. Nathan's sister's unpredictable behavior begins to stir tension, hinting at potential conflicts that could jeopardize both family harmony and the ranch's future. Lou's presence as a guiding figure remains significant, offering advice and warnings that underscore the complexities of balancing personal desires with ethical obligations and community welfare. Episode 2 emphasizes that every character's choices are interconnected, creating a web of tension that keeps viewers deeply engaged. Lindy, still grappling with the trauma of the evacuation and the loss of her father, begins to assert herself more in this episode, showing both vulnerability and resilience. Her experiences highlight the importance of emotional honesty and the ways in which past grief continues to shape her interactions with others. Amy's recognition of Lindy's needs illustrates the show's continued focus on family bonds and intergenerational care, making the audience acutely aware that the Heartland family dynamic is both a source of strength and a cause for conflict. The show's commitment to integrating real-world themes continues to shine through in this episode. Discussions about environmental responsibility, resource management, and the unpredictable consequences of climate events are woven naturally into the plot, creating a layer of realism that resonates deeply with viewers. The fires are more than just a dramatic backdrop. They symbolize the challenges humans face when confronting forces beyond their control, and the episode uses these moments to explore character growth and resilience. Amidst these heavy themes, Episode 2 also provides moments of suspense and surprise. Unexpected obstacles arise, forcing characters to make split-second decisions that test their courage and integrity. Nathan's quick thinking and Amy's determination are highlighted in several tense sequences, reinforcing the notion that heroism often emerges in ordinary people when circumstances demand it. Heartland's strength in balancing these moments of suspense with emotional depth is particularly evident here, ensuring that viewers are both captivated and emotionally invested. The episode also delves into the complexities of loyalty and trust, particularly within the context of Amy and Nathan's relationship. As Nathan's sister's interference grows more pronounced, Amy is forced to confront difficult questions about boundaries, priorities, and the consequences of relying on others. These dilemmas are presented in a manner that feels both organic and compelling, keeping the narrative grounded even as tensions rise to dramatic heights. Lou's guidance during these moments emphasizes the importance of experience and wisdom in navigating both personal and professional challenges, and her insights often serve as the catalyst for key turning points in the episode. At the same time, Heartland does not shy away from portraying the very human emotions of fear, frustration, and uncertainty. Amy, Nathan, and Lindy each face moments where their confidence wavers, and the show presents these vulnerabilities with honesty and nuance. Viewers are reminded that resilience is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act despite it, and Episode 2 illustrates this principle through every major storyline. The narrative pacing remains tight, with each scene building naturally upon the last, creating a sense of continuous tension that keeps audiences on the edge of their seats. While the fires dominate the physical landscape, the emotional landscape is equally tumultuous, with unexpected confrontations, heartfelt reconciliations, and strategic decisions shaping the course of the episode. By the end of Episode 2, it becomes evident that Heartland is not merely about ranch life or romance. It is a study in human perseverance, love, and the capacity to endure even in the face of overwhelming adversity. Every character is tested, every relationship is challenged, and every decision carries weight, making for a gripping and emotionally charged viewing experience. The episode closes on a note that is both tense and promising, leaving viewers eager for the next installment, anxious to see how the fires, personal conflicts, and unexpected twists will continue to shape the Heartland community. Episode 2 solidifies Heartland's reputation for combining suspenseful drama with heartfelt storytelling, proving that nearly 2 decades into its run, the series continues to captivate audiences, evoke powerful emotions, and deliver the kind of narrative depth that keeps fans returning week after week. The combination of environmental peril, family dynamics, and romantic tension ensures that Episode 2 is both thrilling and emotionally resonant, leaving a lasting impression and setting the stage for even more dramatic developments in the episodes to come. Episode 2 continues to escalate the tension as the fires, though partially contained, leave a trail of destruction that affects the entire Heartland community. The aftermath forces characters to confront not only the physical consequences, but also the emotional and psychological fallout of recent events. Amy finds herself grappling with guilt, worry, and the ongoing responsibility of ensuring Lindy feels safe, seen, and supported. Lindy's emotional state is fragile. Her fear of losing the people she loves intensifies with every new obstacle. The trauma from the previous episode's evacuation lingers, and viewers see her wrestling with feelings of abandonment and vulnerability, especially as she processes the memory of her late father, Ty. Amy is forced to balance her personal desires with her role as a mother, realizing that even the smallest oversight can have profound emotional consequences for Lindy. Nathan, meanwhile, demonstrates remarkable patience and understanding, reinforcing the strength of his bond with both Amy and Lindy. His presence is unwavering, offering emotional stability and practical assistance during moments of chaos. The episode carefully underscores Nathan's dedication, showing that his love and loyalty extend beyond romantic attachment. He is deeply invested in the well-being of the family as a whole. Yet, despite his commitment, Nathan faces challenges in navigating the unpredictable behavior of his own sister, whose interference threatens to complicate both family dynamics and the management of the ranch. Her actions introduce a layer of tension that permeates the episode, creating conflicts that test trust, communication, and the ability to work together under pressure. Lou's role becomes increasingly crucial in this episode. Her guidance and wisdom act as a stabilizing force amidst uncertainty. She advises Amy and others on how to navigate the intertwining challenges of personal relationships and professional responsibilities, highlighting the importance of foresight and careful decision making. Lou's insights, often grounded in experience, help the characters anticipate potential pitfalls and respond strategically to unfolding events. The environmental crisis of the fires continues to serve as more than just a backdrop. It amplifies the stakes for every character. The series maintains its focus on realism by exploring the logistical and emotional challenges of managing such a disaster. Characters discuss fire containment strategies, resource allocation, and the impact on animals and land, seamlessly blending high-stakes drama with education on environmental responsibility. Heartland demonstrates a unique ability to make viewers invested not only in the personal lives of its characters, but also in the broader consequences of natural disasters, reinforcing the interconnectedness of humans and nature. Episode 2 also intensifies interpersonal drama through nuanced conflicts and moral dilemmas. Amy faces difficult choices regarding Nathan's sister, who continues to push boundaries and create tension within the family and the ranch's operations. These conflicts test Amy's judgment, her ability to assert authority, and her commitment to fairness, revealing the complexities of balancing familial loyalty with ethical considerations. Nathan, despite his frustration, maintains composure and seeks compromise, demonstrating emotional intelligence and a dedication to harmony, even when circumstances push him to the brink. Lindy's journey remains central to the narrative. Her growth in this episode is subtle but significant. She begins to articulate her feelings more clearly, asserting her need for security and understanding from Amy and others. Heartland portrays Lindy's emotional development realistically, showing the delicate balance between vulnerability and emerging resilience. Her interactions with Amy and Nathan highlight the evolving dynamics of trust and communication within the family. The episode also delivers moments of high suspense and unexpected twists that keep viewers engaged. Situations that initially seem resolved quickly spiral into complications, demonstrating that in Heartland, stability is fleeting and challenges often compound. These plot developments underscore the series' skill at maintaining tension and unpredictability without sacrificing emotional depth. Every decision carries weight, and the consequences ripple across multiple storylines, affecting relationships, community cohesion, and the character's sense of security. By the end of episode 2, it becomes evident that the fires, while partially contained, are a catalyst for deeper exploration of character, relationships, and the human capacity to endure stress and danger. Amy's leadership is tested, Nathan's loyalty is reaffirmed, and Lindy's growth is highlighted, creating a rich, multi-layered narrative that balances suspense, emotion, and moral complexity. Heartland succeeds in demonstrating that personal and environmental crises are intertwined, with each influencing the other, and the show continues to explore these themes with sensitivity and realism. Viewers are left anticipating the next episode, aware that the stakes will continue to rise, that relationships will be tested, and that surprises lurk around every corner. Episode 2 reinforces Heartland's enduring appeal by combining thrilling drama with heartfelt storytelling, ensuring that every moment resonates emotionally while propelling the narrative forward. The balance of suspense, environmental realism, and character-driven conflict ensures that audiences remain deeply invested in the unfolding story, eager to witness the next chapter in this compelling season.